Good morning, everybody. This is Linda from North Central Texas. Just finishing up my cup of coffee, trying to cool off out here this morning. And I guess you wonder, well, if you're trying to cool off, why are you drinking coffee? Well, that's an old Southern hack my mom showed me. Because one day she was drinking hot coffee. She said, I got to go in the house and get me a cup of coffee to cool off. I says, Mama, how are you going to cool off with a cup of coffee? I said, that's hot. She says, because when you drink something hotter than it is outside, she said it tricks your body into thinking you're cold, or you're cooler on the outside than you are the inside. And I didn't believe it, but I tried it and it worked. But anyway, and there I am with my anyway again. But I brought this old bird bath out of the shed because I decided I wanted to see if I could get it back to working, but there was a couple of broken pieces or split pieces on the plate. And it's just an old plate from Dollar Tree, so it is plastic. But I figured, well, maybe if I can melt the plastic, it'll help bond it back together. So that's what I'm out here doing today. There was two places that it was split, and it seems to be working. Okay, that's got that. But I thought I'd get it cleaned up. It's just a plate from Dollar Tree. I took a coffee can or plastic coffee jug or bottle and made it for the top part, and I just filled it full of fancy glass rocks. I used a upside down bowl, put a hole through it, run my tubing through it, as you can see. I hooked my pump to it, and it is an electrical pump. And I just put the kind of spout on top that it will have like an easy flow, because I don't want it to come out too hard. And then I took a flower pot, and you can see there's no holes in the bottom. But I did take my hot glue gun and I melted a hole big enough for my electrical cord to go through. Because this particular pump is electric. See, it's just barely big enough for that ground electrical cord to go through. And then my plate wasn't quite large enough to sit too high up. So what I did was I put 4 screws. There's 4 screws around in here. I don't know if you can see that. But they're out about 1 inch all the way around. And what happens is the plate sits right on those screws. So it keeps it up closer to the top. But anyway, I was cleaning this thing up. And I decided I was going to see if it would work. If it would, I'm just going to put it back out. Get some water in it. That should be enough to see if it's going to work. And like I said, this is an electrical pump, so it's just going to fit right down in the pot. And like I said, that plate is going to sit right on those screws. I don't know if you can see it down there. I get it plugged in, see if it'll start working.